In morning class, we have discussed about normalization and denormalization also. So normalization means decomposing of larger and complex data into simple and smaller tables. So whenever you want to convert the large data or complex data into simple and smaller tables. So by using normalization, it is possible. And when we do normalization on the data, when the data is normalized, advantage is first use is redundancy is reduced and inconsistency is avoided. Duplicate data we can reduce and incorrect data we can avoid and the related data is stored in tables with normalization. So denormalization means it is a reverse of normalization. And in denormalization, we can see data redundancy, we can see data repetition, we can see. So when you are working with databases in Oracle, we have two types of databases. First one is OLTP database, and second one is OLAP database is there. So OLTP database contains normalized data, so which is used to store current data, which is for 90 to 100 days or for current year, we can store. And OLAP database is there, it is used to store, it contains denormalized data. So denormalized data means repetition will be there, it is used to maintain historical data which is for 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. Company's information is maintained. Old data is maintained. Current data means OLTP. Old data means OLAP database is used. So OLAP database is used in data warehousing. Data warehousing means where old data is maintained. Historical data is maintained. And the morning I told about the normal forms we have discussed. So first one is first normal form is there. In first normal form, all the columns in the table should be atomic. So in first normal form, we cannot see multi-valued columns. All the columns should be single-valued columns, and repeating groups or duplicate columns are not allowed. Morning, I've given examples also in the document. The pictures are there. You can see. And next one is the second normal form is it should follow the rules of first normal form, and all the columns in the table should functionally depend upon the primary key column existing in the table. So in second normal form, partial dependencies are not allowed. All the columns should depend upon primary key column in the table. Full dependency, partial dependency is not allowed. And third normal form is it should follow the rules of second normal form, and with in third normal form, transitive dependencies are not allowed. Transitive dependency means a non-key column depending upon non-key column in the table. Non-primary key columns depending on non-primary key columns existing in the table. So morning we saw the examples also. So when you have time, you can in mobile I think we can open. No? In mobile also you can open and you can read the content. So now we'll see ER diagrams. We'll see now. Here, ER diagrams are there because later when you work on projects, computer science students knows all this. And when you work on projects, you need to know the diagrams also. Entity relationship diagrams and UML diagrams also you have to know. because those, I think all are learning Java full stack, you need to know UML diagrams also. You will be knowing, computer science students will be knowing, non-IT students, you may not know about the diagrams. Easily you can learn. Here I am telling ER diagrams, UML diagrams also you can learn easily. So if the IT company states the projects, so based on the client requirements, first they have to do the designing. They will do it. So database related design means ER diagrams, and next project application related diagrams means UML diagrams they'll use, like a class diagram, sequence diagram, use case diagram. Other diagrams are available. Other diagrams can be used. And when we are working with this entity relationship diagrams, after normalizing the data, after getting the tables. So here using ER diagrams, then we'll be knowing like how many tables we'll get, and what are the columns in the table, and what is the relation between tables, all these we'll get. So once if we get the tables, like not creation, like when we normalize the data, when normalization is done, we'll get tables, columns, then we'll get relations, all this. After that, they can show the tables, then columns in the table, and relations also we can show in the form of ER diagram. So based on the diagrams what we get, SQL developers, Oracle developers will create tables. Tables they'll create based on these diagrams only. So what I'm saying is when normalization is done, we'll get tables, columns, then relations. Morning we saw relation between columns in the table, all this. So once the ER diagrams are done, like these diagrams can be done by analyst, or DBA can do it, database administrator. SQL developers, Oracle developers will not do all this, because they should have complete idea about the project, like everything related to data, requirements, everything. Then only they can do this. But as a developer, you need to know what are the ER diagrams, then how to draw the diagrams, then how these are used, all this. Okay. So here you can see in entity diagram, you can see this box here, square, rectangle, not square, sorry. So here you can see this box here. This represents entity. Entity means table. Whenever you want to represent table, then this symbol is used. This one. And here you can see weak entity is there here. So if you want to show parent table, you can use this diagram. This one you can use. Rectangle box you can use. And whenever you want to show child table, for child table you can use this double line rectangle box you can use. This one. Or else you can use this bold rectangle you can use. Bold. Double line or bold you can use here. And if you want to show the relation between tables, to show the relation between tables, then this symbol we can use. This is to show the relation between tables. And here you can, if you want to show a weak entity relation. So here this is to show relation between two strong entities. Two strong entities means tables having primary key. Tables having primary key. If you want to show the relation between two strong entities, then we can use. And here you can see, if you want to show the relation between weak entities, weak entity means a child table. To show the relation with weak entity or child table, we can use this symbol. And next one is whenever you want to show attribute in the table. Attribute means column. Whenever you want to show columns in the table, then you can use this. This symbol is used. And whenever you want to show multi-valued columns, morning I have told single valued columns and multi-valued columns. Whenever you want to show multi-valued columns, then this symbol we can use here, like a double line will get. And here you can see derived attribute is there. Attribute means what? Column. Derived attribute will say. So when we say derived attribute, here you can see dashed line is there. Dashed line. So derived attribute means creating a column by using another column. Deriving means creating. Creating a column by using another column. So let us say in the table employees details are there, like employee number, employee name, then we can say job, then date of joining, then annual salary, and monthly salary will be there. Annual salary, yearly salary, and monthly salary will be given. Okay. So monthly salary is calculated on annual salary. When we give monthly salary of the employee, monthly salary is calculated based on the given yearly salary. Okay. So here monthly salary will call it as a derived attribute because it is derived using annual salary column in the table. So in that scenario, we can use this. And here you can see recursive relation. So when we say relation we have to display between tables. We have to show relation between tables. Sometimes a recursive relation will work here. Recursive relation means the table is related to itself. We'll say recursive functions. Likewise, recursive relation means the table is related to itself. So when we are giving employees details, in employees details, we can see managers will be there, managers. Then we can see clerks, salesman, analyst, business analyst. Then all these will be there. Okay. So when we see managers, managers are also employees, students. Managers are also employees, but they will manage other employees. If you want to show, so in a table, managers will be there, clerks will be there, salesman will be there, analyst will be there, other employees will be there. So for manager, who are subordinates? For manager, subordinates means who works under manager. Subordinates means who works under manager. Clerks works under manager. Salesman works under manager. Analyst works under manager. So here, manager is also an employee, manages other subordinates. Other subordinates means clerks, salesman, analyst, all this. So if you want to show managers and subordinates list in the table, managers and subordinates list in the table, we can use recursive relation. Recursive relation means managers are also employees, manage other employees in the organization. Okay. 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 So here you can see the other symbols here. If you want to show primary key here, then we'll use this symbol here. Primary key means that column will have underline here. Here you can see underline is there. You can see underline. This represents primary key. And if you want to represent foreign key here, dashed line you have to give like this. This represents foreign key. And if you want to give relation between tables, one-to-one relation means here you can see left arrow and right arrow is given. This is to mention what relation it is between tables. Here, left arrow, right arrow is there here. And here you can see many to one relation is there. Many to one means here we don't have left arrow, right arrow is there. Many to one. Okay. And here many to many is given here. Many to many means we don't have any arrows. Like only just line is given here. These are the symbols. See, I didn't give description for this. You can draw these diagrams. Right. Open your notebooks. Right. Entity relationship diagram. Draw these symbols. Then I'll give description. Right side you can give, you can write description. Please draw all the three. After entity relationship diagram, write all these, draw all these three. Here entity means what? A table. So table we are calling as entity. Table we are calling as entity. Entity means what? Table. When I say only entity, it is called strong entity. Strong entity means with a table with primary key. Right side you can write. Entity means table. So we'll call it as what? Strong entity. Strong entity means what? Strong entity. Strong entity means a table with primary key. So here weak entity means if you want to show child table, if the table is having foreign key, Weak entity means a child table. Child table means table with foreign key. Table with foreign child table or table with foreign key. Here relation means relation between tables. Relation symbol is there no? It will show relation between tables. Relation is there no? Relation means it shows relation between tables. Right, next the fourth one. Continue. Fourth one. Weak entity relation means child table. When you want to show the relation of child table relation, weak entity relation is used. Weak entity means child table. And here attribute means column name. Attribute means column name in the table. So every column is a single valued column. Morning year total. Every column is a single valued column. Multi-valued columns will not use. In Oracle we can use. VRS concept is there, varying arrays. Using that you can use it. Attribute means what? Column. Column means single valued column. Single valued column. And multi-valued columns are also there. Morning we saw the example. So multi-valued columns means you can give multiple values using comma. Whenever you want to represent multi-valued column, you can use this symbol. Next, seventh one, draw this. Seventh one, derived attribute, recursive relation. Here, derived attribute means it depends on, it is created using, or we can say it depends on, sorry, it depends on another column in the table. It depends on another column in the table. Derived means creating a column using another column in the table. Derived continuation. Derived means creating a column using another column in the table. When this is used is, if table is having annual salary column and monthly salary column. If the table is having employees details, in employees details too, if these columns are also there, annual salary and monthly salary. So monthly salary depends on annual salary. So monthly salary is what? Derived attribute. Write that example. Monthly salary column depends upon annual salary column. So monthly salary column is considered as derived attribute. So monthly salary column. So monthly salary column considered as derived attribute. Recursive relation means a table is related to itself. Recursive relation means a table is related to itself. It is used to show managers and subordinates relation. It is used to show managers, managers and subordinates relation in the table. Managers and subordinates relation in the table. Subordinates means clerks, salesman, business analyst, other employees who works under manager. So here we can say like this. Manager is also an employee, manages other employees. Manager is also an employee, manages other employees. In one table, managers and other employees details will be there. Then we can use this relation. Right, ninth one. Primary key means underline is there here. For attribute, we are giving underline. Foreign key means a dashed line will be there. That attribute. Attribute means what? Column. When we are giving the column name, we'll give dashed line. Here like this. And if you want to show one-to-one relation between tables, here you can see. Left arrow is there and also right arrow is there here. Both the sides arrows are given. Here you can see many to one is given. So one means you will have arrow. Many to means only this line is there here. If the table is having many to many relation, we'll give like this. Without arrow symbols, only lines are given here. Only lines is given here. Like this, sir. We'll give. Here you can see the tables here. Here you can see table, employee table is there here. See, let us say in the project, 4 tables are there. Let us say you are doing project. In that project, 4 tables are there. If tables are like this, let us say after normalization, we are getting 4 tables. After normalizing the data, we are getting 4 tables in the project. So if I want to show these 4 tables in the form of diagram, then here you can see employee table is there here. In employee table, you can see employee number, employee name, then job, salary and department number is there. So here all the employees are working in department number 10. Here you can see manager is there, software engineer is there, senior software engineer is there. Like all are IT employees working on projects. All are IT employees working on projects, and here department number 10 is given here. And this is the primary key column. So primary key will not accept duplicate values and it does not accept null values. And here you can see department number is there here. It is having, here you can see department table is there. So department table is also, here it is a strong entity here. Here you can see employee table is there. Employee table is having primary key and foreign key here. If the table is having primary key, it is strong entity. It is strong. It may have foreign key also. If the table is having primary key constant, it is strong entity. And if the table is having foreign key also, we cannot say sometimes it is strong entity, sometimes it is weak entity. Like that, we cannot decide. If the table is having primary key and foreign key, it is strong entity only. And here you can see department table is there. This is having department number, department name and location. Here you can see this department number is the primary key and this is a foreign key in employee table. This is the foreign key here. Okay. Foreign key can have duplicates. Foreign key can have null values also. Here you can see department number 10 means it is IT department. All the 4 employees are working in IT department here. In IT department. So employee table we can show as a strong entity and department table also we can show as a strong entity. And here you can see here project table is there here with employee number, project ID, project name and budget is given here. Budget is given. Okay. See what I said before, if the table is having primary key and foreign key on another column, it is strong entity only. Now here to show weak entity example, I am giving like this. I want to show weak entity in the diagram. That's why I'm giving like this. You can see project table is there with ENO, then project ID, project name and budget is given. Here you can see 1002 to 1003 are working on one project. 1004 is working on another project. This is the primary key and this is the foreign key here. It is the foreign key. Okay. So I want to show weak entity. In the diagram, I want to show weak entity. So I am giving this as for here I am giving only foreign key on employee number. Okay. If here project ID means we cannot give primary key. Rotation is there. We cannot give primary key for this. You can use like row ID, some other options you can use. ID you can use for unique values. So next one is a policy is there. So policy, like policy also depends on employees details. Like employees can take different policies. Insurance policy they can take. So sometimes companies will provide when you join in company they may provide these policies. So here one employee can have one policy or one employee can have many policies. That depends. Okay, but company will provide only one policy. You may take other policies outside. If you want to, if you take separately, then it will not consider. If company is giving you insurance policy, that we are showing here. Okay, here you can see 1002. You can see policy ID, policy name, nominee is given. Like if anything happens to the employee, that money is given to nominee. Like wife or husband or father, somebody in the family. Okay, and here you can see 1004, 1001 policy ID means if you see LIC, many names will be there. Policy names. 101 means that is a policy name. What are the names? LIC policies. What are the policy names? Um, you'll have no, you are not having insurance, no? Having no, you are having all will have insurance. Okay. So policy ID means the name of the policy. Like ID 101 means some for the senior citizens, one policy. For small children, one policy. For employees, another policy. Depends on the age also, policy will be there. That we can consider. So here you can see 1004, 102. Here you can see name is given here. Life insurance means many are providing. SBI bank also providing life insurance. So you can LIC, SBI like this. So here this ENO is having foreign key and this foreign key is connected to primary key. So we can show this as weak entity because it is also having only foreign key column will be there. Foreign key column is existing. So while accessing with employee number, we can access the records. Only to show the relation we are giving like this. Okay, draw tables. This you have to draw. Only this one, but tomorrow onwards SQL comments only. Tomorrow onwards SQL comments. Only today you please draw this. Start drawing. 11th one, what you did in lab? Java class, Java. Others? Lab, what you did in lab? The employee table is having recursive relation. Employee table is having recursive relation. So in IT department, project manager is there. Manager means project manager. Project manager manages other employees. Software engineer, senior software engineer, team lead, project lead, all. So we can see recursive relation. Manager manages other subordinates in the department. Manager means IT project manager. Project manager manages other employees in the department. Employee table is having recursive relation. They draw these lines properly. Huh? Primary key to foreign key relation here. Again, this line. And this foreign key to primary key, this one. See the diagram here, see this. Here you can see this. Here employee table is there here. Employee table is having recursive relation. Here you can see like this. Diagram is there here. So here what we are doing here is here employee manage other employees. So we can say manager manages other employees. So in employee table, software employees list is there. Project manager, software engineer, senior software engineer, team lead, other employees can be there. So all are managed by the project manager. So that the same thing is given here. Employee manage employee means manager manages employees in the same table. Recursive relation is there. Here you can see ENO is there. Here these are the attributes in the table. These are the columns in the table. Here you can see ENO is given. ENO is having primary key. Underline is there. Primary key. E-name, job, salary, department number is there. Department number is having the dashed line. Foreign key. Foreign key is there here. And this employee is having relation with the department table. Both are strong entities. Both are strong entities only. So we are giving tables like this. And here you can see employees works in department. Whenever you write the relation, it should be short and it should be simple. Here we are writing employee works in department. So we should not write long sentences. 1-2 words we have to give. And here you can see, here this arrow is there. Here you can see many to one relation. Line, then arrow. Right arrow is given. Many to one relation. Many employees works in one department. Here you can see the line here. Many employees working in one department. Many to one. Okay. And here you can see department number means primary key. Primary key attribute. D name location is given. And here you can see employee and project table here. So here we are showing this table as a weak entity because it is having foreign key. And here you can see employees works on project. Employees works on project. And here you can see this. Here many to one is there here. Many employees working on one project. Arrow is there. Here you can see. Many employees works on one project. And here you can see employee number, foreign key. Project ID, name and budget is given. And here you can see the employee has a policy. This is a weak entity relation. This is weak entity policy. But here one employee is having only one policy. According to our data, according to our table, one employee is having only one policy. 1-to-1 relation. Here you can see this is arrow. Arrow. And here also arrow is there. I think you can see now. Arrow symbol is there. So this is a 1-to-1 relation. 1-to-1 relation is both the sides arrow symbol will be there. And here you can see policy. Here we are giving has relation. Employee has relation is given. Has policy. Employee number you can see dashed line is there. Foreign key. Policy ID, policy name, and the nominee details are given here. Like this will draw. If your project is having only 4 tables with strong entities, weak entities, different relations, you can show like this. If your project is having 20 tables, so if you want to show 20 tables in one diagram, then you can skip column names. Now only 4 tables we are giving column names. If your project is having 20 tables, so for 20 tables, if you want to show in one page, it is very difficult. In that case, what you can do, you can show entity and relation. You can skip attributes. You can skip columns when multiple attributes are existing. Okay. No, no, that ID will change. No, no. Policy, the same policy means name is same. Name is same, but ID will change. For every, see, when you take policy, they will generate one ID. Okay, name is same. Name of the policy will be same. I am not getting the names of the policies. Like, uh, see, what you said now, one, many to one, many employees cannot have the policy name is same. Policy name is same. Name, IDs are different. This, see, policy ID means it is the name instead of I like no, no. What you are thinking? No, wait, boys, please wait. See, policy ID means if they introduce a new scheme, let us say they have introduced a new scheme. So for that new scheme, they will give some name. Okay, retirement policy or child policy. No, yeah, means uh, whatever scheme they have introduced, for that they are giving. No, see, the table is like this. I'll show you. Your doubt may be correct. See, here this policy ID is there, no, here 1011. Voice silence voice. One employee, two employees cannot have the same policies. No, this ID means for the scheme, no, whatever they introduce, name and some number they'll allot. One number they'll give, and they will give the name also, not just name. They will give the number also. That is the number of that scheme. Scheme number. You can say like that. Scheme number, scheme name. No. There it is. There also. Here when I say project ID, project name. Project ID one is HMS. Project one is HMS. Project two. 101 means LIC policy. Yeah, 101 means LIC policy. 102 means SBI policy. SBI life insurance. Policy same. No. See, boys, boys, see, if you are showing policies company wise, if you give name, if you show policies company wise, you can give like that. If you show policies companies wise, here I am showing policies based on employees. You can show policies based on company wise. See, first one you are clear now. HMS is the project. What is the ID given for HMS? 101. Then it will repeat now, the same thing will repeat. Here. వాయిస్ ఏంటమ్మా మీరు మీ మాటలేంటి అలా మేడం అడుగుతున్నారు కదా మీరు ఎందుకు మధ్యలో స్పేస్ ఉంచరు మధ్యలో ఎందుకు అలాగా కొంచెం గ్యాప్ ఉంచండి కొంచెం సైలెంట్గా ఉండండి డౌట్ క్లియర్ చేస్తున్నాను కదా మీరు ఏ సబ్జెక్ట్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేయాలి నాకు తెలుసు మీ ప్రపంచం మీది సి for LIC policies there no, for that policy they will allot one number. For policy they will allot one number. For product they will allot one number. Okay. For let us say one product is there. For that one they will allot one number. The same number is given whenever the product name is used. For example, scooter is an activa. They will give for B6 vehicles, they will give 20. For every vehicle, 20 will be given. Like that I am using here. My answer is similar to that only. No, see, for policy, whatever they are allotted, for policy they will give a number. Every time they will not say this policy name. Every time they will say policy number, they will say. Yeah, no, for every product, not only insurance, for any product, they will give number. See here in diagram it is given now here. See, here I am not telling about relations. Relations diagram is over. Here relation between what this one, employees. See, policy table is having relation with what? Here this one, this one. This is primary key. This is foreign key no. Okay. So here two employees. No, same policy scheme. Same policy scheme. No, here we are not talking about those relations. So here, this is two employees are there now here. Policy ID is there now. I am not showing ఆయన పిల్లల్ని మీరు చూడండి ఇలాగే ఒకసారి నన్ను చూడండి. Policy ID is there now, madam. Policy ID is not having relation. I think now you will catch. Policy ID is not having relation. It is independent. It is not, but let me complete. Policy ID is not having relation. Clear now? On which columns relation is there? No. See, no, over. Please draw this. Draw this, please. Start drawing. Please draw. అమ్మాయిలు డౌట్స్ అడుగుతున్నారు. బాయ్స్ ఒక్క డౌట్ కూడా అడగలేదు ఇప్పుడు కలిసి. ఇన్ని క్లాసెస్ అయింది. ఒక డౌట్ అని అడిగారు మీరు. See, don't draw any mistake in this. Arrow symbols you see. Many to one means down arrow is there. 1 to 1 means beginning and end arrow is there. Boys, I'll see your notebook. Diagram should be neat. This relation will call it as recursive relation. Recursive relation. And here you can see one to many. Here you can write one. And here you can write n. Here you can write m. One to many. And here also, here you can write one. And here you can write m. One to many. And this is one to one. Here you can write one. Here also one. One to one relation. Manage is called recursive relation. Manager manages subordinates. This employee table is having a recursive relation. No, department name here. This is that is this one MS Word spelling error. Sorry, I didn't see this. Wherever these are not. See, sorry, students. Now okay, now. So here ENO is also having dashed line only. This underline is related to spelling. This underline is related to spelling. Only dashed line is there. Foreign key. So now it is clear. Red underlines are not there now. Online students, I am stopping now. And tomorrow I'll give introduction to Oracle.